Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We are located in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. As you probably know, in the last month or two, we've really been focusing on what makes Freightliner the safest and most practical towing unit on the market today. Well, we're going to deviate from that a little bit today because the truck we're going to look at is such a unique one and really is a great opportunity for someone. We're really going to focus in on why buy this specific truck. So this is a 2017 Freightliner M2 106. The conversion is Summit Hauler. The truck has just 17,000 miles. And let me repeat that. It just has 17,000 miles. So as we look at it from the side, what jumps out at us is that's our old body style. You know, we've improved or we've changed things since then. And this really brings some unique opportunities in itself, and in some ways has advantages over the new Summit Haulers. So as we can see, it comes with 3 storage compartments on each side. A good sized one in back. In addition to that, when we open up the front one, as you can see, these two are continuous. There's nothing in between them. So that really allows you a substantial amount of room to haul your belongings in. Now this is for the hitch, and we're going to get into that a little bit later, but that hitch can be used for a fifth wheel or gooseneck ball, so that's what you can use the gooseneck ball for. In addition, this is simply a tool to help us with that Hensley hitch, and as stated, we're going to dive into that pretty deep here in a little bit. But the big advantage to this over basically any M2 on the market today is the storage capability. Now, as we go forward, the batteries are located under here. It comes with 2 50-gallon fuel tanks, one here, one on the opposite side. Now, as the truck's sitting there, that fuel balances itself out. But when you go to fuel up your truck, you're going to want to do that independently. Beside it is the def tank that holds up to 6 gallons. Trickle charger located here. This truck comes with a DVD player. So at night, if you want to run that, simply get close to a 110 outlet, and that will assist the batteries in maintaining power. And right beside that is the block heater. So people in cold climates can plug that truck in. As we come around and admire it from the front, we'll start at the ground and work our way up. Right there is an additional light bar that the previous owner had installed. And I like that, and I'll show you when we're in the cab where to turn that on. But we talk about driving in fog, hit those, and that really makes things safer for you in your travels. Tow hooks located on each side of the light bar. As we look at the bumper, it is broken into 3 sections. So if we are in an accident, say we ding this up right here, we can simply replace that section without having to do the entire bumper. Above that, we see additional lights that were installed. Here, and here. Plus the grille, which we purchased back in 2017 from the C9 company. Now, as we talk about the hood, it is made of compressed fiberglass therefore extremely tough. We had a hailstorm come through last year that demolished the pickups, but when you took a look at the hood of the Freightliners, we really couldn't tell anything had happened. Above that, as we take a look at the windshield, 2,500 square inches of glass. That plus we are above traffic, which makes visibility simply outstanding. And as we go on up, an additional row of orange lights to help light the truck up at night. As we take a look under the hood, that is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. This offers 350 horsepower and roughly 1,100 foot-pounds of torque. Some things to note under here. This is a fuel water separator. Now, if we run that DVD player without plugging it in or leave lights on, something happens and the battery is dead, we can actually jump start the vehicle under the hood and jump it right there. So that makes things a lot more convenient for the owner. Now as we come on in and take a look at the tires, as you can tell, these are aftermarket rims put on. Those are American racing ones, so that really dresses the truck up. We put brand new tires on it, even though the truck only has a 17,000 miles. It was over 5 years old, so therefore we put brand new tires on it. Those are Toyo's 265 75 R 22.5. Now, since we're here, one unique thing about the Summit hauler conversion is right here. Those are tire balancers. So those have BBs and a little bit of hydraulic fluid. So as you pick up speed and as you gain momentum, that balances the entire rotating mass. Consequently, things are safer if everything is balanced. It makes for a more comfortable ride, and it will extend tire life up to 40%. This truck is stock number 5U241029. Next, we'll take a look inside the driver's seat. Both the driver and passenger seat are air ride. Those adjustments can be made right here. In addition to that, they can be heated or vented, and those adjustments are made on the other side. This is for the hitch, so you can let air in and out of the back of the hitch with this here. It comes with a kill switch located right here. Chances are whoever buys this truck isn't going to use it for a daily driver. So by shutting that kill switch off when you're done using it will prolong the life of the batteries. Small pedal located there. That is to adjust the steering wheel while sitting in the driver's seat. Now when you go to start your truck, turn that key about halfway. Let those gauges go all the way over and back before you start your truck. If we started a little too early, there is a chance it'll kick a code that simply doesn't exist. The back seat makes down into a bed simply by pushing a button. I have checked with the DOT. That does qualify as a bed. So this truck was designed, to make those long journeys, coast to coast, border to border. So this is really convenient. So once you get going for several hours, and by law need to rest, simply make that down into a bed and jump back there and take a nap for a few hours before you go again. Now, as we focus on the bed of the truck, as you can see, this is lined for protection. This truck is roughly 7 years old, and you can see no damage has been done to the sides. The backup camera is located directly in the center. As we come on down, we see the Summit Hauler badge. In addition, as we come on back, this is the trailer saver hitch. This is made by Hensley. As you can see, it comes with that fifth wheel adjustment on it. But if we see a gold bolt located right between those airbags, so if we decide we want to or need the gooseneck ball that we looked at earlier on there, we simply pull that bolt out. The head of that fifth wheel comes off, put the gooseneck ball in there, and put that bolt back. So it's extremely easy to swap back and forth. And right there are the two airbags. And what does that really do for us? I mean, that's a big advantage to this truck. Well, when you're towing a trailer, one, not only are you gonna not feel every bump in the road, in addition to that, it will prolong the life of the trailer. Since it's on air suspension, it isn't metal on metal. Consequently, will prolong the life of the trailer. As we take a look, it comes with a little gate back here if we did want to tow a few items. This is the Voyager system. That's the same system that the backup camera uses. So if you want to hook up more cameras, simply plug them in there. Here are the lights for our trailer. As we come on back and down, under here is the hitch for the bumper pull trailer. As we come on around, we'll take a look from this side. This is the back compartment. As you can see, it's not a small one either, so you're able to store quite a few items back there as well. As we take a look from the side view, it sure looks like a truck with only 17,000 miles. Should look. This truck wasn't used a whole lot. They ended up trading it in for an RV is how we acquired it. As we take a look inside the passenger seat, again, this is air ride. The adjustments are made on the armrest. Under here gives us access to the cab air filters. As we take a look back here, this will give us a great shot of just how much room and space is available. As I crawl on in, you can see not only is there an incredible amount of headroom, but look at the length between here and the back of the seat. Plus, I can stretch all the way out here. Now, this is a vehicle that 3 passengers can fit in very comfortably. And from the ground, we can see, here's a shot of the DVD player. In addition to that, it comes with various lights, mood lights back here, reading lights up front for who's ever sitting in the passenger seat. So let's crawl on in and take a closer look. Yet another advantage to this truck and why you should consider buying it is the color of the interior. See how it is gray with a little bit of black? So it isn't a solid black, and that's something that's very rare to find in any vehicle. The backup camera located right here. As we take a look at the dash, see how it wraps around? So that isn't flat. So if you need to make any type of an adjustment, it is very simple to get to. Engine brake located here. So let's compare that to an exhaust brake. An exhaust brake is simply that. It restricts the exhaust and slowing the vehicle down. That's a true engine brake. So if we set that to high, we actually have 350 horses coming back at us. An example of when you would use that, if you're coming down a sharp decline like the Rocky Mountains and you're towing a load, that's going to slow everything down. Consequently, it makes things safer for you and your passengers. In addition to that, the other drivers on the road as well. Cruise control located here. Intermittent marker lights located here. Automatic transmission. R for reverse and D for drive. Now you can turn it into a manual transmission by simply hitting the mode button, and you can adjust the gears right here. Mirror heaters are located here. This is the regen button, which chances are you're never going to have to use because it is built to regen itself when you're making your long travels. This locks the differential. This is the dump valve. That lets all the air out of the bed of the truck. Now you would use that when hooking up your trailer. Let the air out, utilize our backup camera located right here. Simply pull underneath the truck and let the air back in, and simply all you need to do is get out and secure everything. This is the parking brake. Now if your trailer does require air, this is already lined and ready to go. We can hook up your glad hands wherever you want them, and that gives you air to your trailer. The trailer brake is located here. This button is for the lights in the front that we took a look at a little bit ago. That's how you turn them on. Climate control located here. Cup holders here. And as we open it up, we see it comes with all the original manuals. There's a few fuses in there, things like that you may need along the way. So as we review, a very unique opportunity for someone. This is a 2017 Freightliner M2 106 with a Summit hauler conversion. The truck has 17,420 miles. If you have any questions, please reach out to me at 303-684-3404. You can email me at larry.vickers@transwest.com, or for more information, simply click on the link below. Thanks for tuning in today.